This is 8th grade. Is this working? Yes, it is. Okay, this is page 79, the mid-topic checkpoint, which is kind of quick because we've only done a couple lessons in here. But so circle number 1, I want you to do that. How can you determine the number of solutions of a system by looking at the equations? Well, it says lesson 5.1 if you're not sure. I mean, to me, it's just you're going to graph the equations, and you can see if the lines cross, if they're parallel, or if they're the same line. And that would answer that question. Number 2, how many solutions does the system of equations have? They're talking about these two right here. And again, I think they're just simply asking if it's one solution, many, or none. Same thing for number 3. Number 4, one equation in a system is y equals negative 3x plus 7, which equations give the system no solution. So you're looking for this one right here and comparing it to these 4 choices, and you need to figure out which one would mean that there's no solution. So what would that mean if there's no solution? Yeah.
When the lines are parallel.
The lines are going to be parallel. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Do number 4. Number 5, you can do that one. Number 6, what value of m gives the system infinite many solutions? So in this one, get these out of the way. In number 6 down here, you need to think of a value of m, whether it's 2 or negative 17 or 3 or 5, I don't know. That would then make these equations infinite many.
So it's a number?
So yeah, m's going to be a number. Well, what is m right there in this equation? We're talking about the slope.
Yeah,
okay.
The answer would be a number.
Yeah, because you need to figure out the slope. And you need to convert this to, obviously, y equals mx plus b. And so if it's infinite many, it's have the same y-intercept and the same slope. Okay, so do number 6. What's this graph? Okay, this graph looks like it has to do with number 5. All right, turn to page 280, the performance task. Perpendicular lines intersect and form right angles. So if you were to look at any graph, a perpendicular line, an example would be just simply the y and the x axis. That's perpendicular. So whenever you see a symbol like that in the corner of 2 lines, that means they're perpendicular or 90 degrees. It's kind of one and the same. So it says perpendicular lines intersect and form right angles. The system of equations below show perpendicular lines. So each one of these is 90 degrees. It's a right angle.
No way.
Okay? It says, how many solutions does the system have? Well, that's pretty easy. Number B, or letter B rather, identify the slope and y-intercept of each line. What do you notice about the slopes of the line? So you should notice something about the slopes of the line when we're talking about perpendicular lines. Tell me what that is. Part C, what value of m makes the system show perpendicular lines? And remember, m represents a slope. M equals slope. And so they've given us 2 equations here. And if you were to plug in the value of m, what would make them perpendicular or 90 degrees from one another? All right? And that's it. And I also have a quiz for you guys. So, and if you're absent today, is there anybody absent today?
Haley and Maitland.
Okay, so if you're absent today, then you cannot take this quiz at home. You have to be here in class when you do it. Some of you have made the mistake in the past of doing it at home, and I don't count that. It's got to be here. No, not even for you. In fact, for you, I would just automatically give you an F.
You did count it though, because you said that I didn't get 100%, so you knew I didn't cheat.
Yeah, but there was another exception to that, so, but don't do that again. Okay. All right. And that's it. So I'm going to pause this or stop this.